Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Welcome to the reality behind the reseller dream. We've all got this reseller dream. I had the reseller dream once. Now it just seems like I'm moaning all the time. But anyway, if you think of selling on eBay, it's all profit and passive income. Well, it's not. It's hard slog. So think again. Today, I'm going to be talking about the one thing that is really annoying me more than anything, because I've got one open at the moment, and that is eBay's new return policy. And it's turning honest sellers like you, like I, into basically unpaid rental services for those unscrupulous buyers out there. So if you're interested, stick around. Let's get going. So gone are the days of no returns, and correctly so, because distance selling regulations, they all come into it. It's not just eBay. Some of this is basically the UK law regarding distance selling regulations, and I accept that, and I've got no problems with what the UK law and how that implements it. Not an expert on it. What I'm more in 2025, or this year earlier on, eBay rolled out a lot of changes that sound buyer friendly, and indeed they are, but they're a nightmare. They can be a nightmare for sellers. And auto approved returns, they've started happening now, and longer windows to actually do the return, up to 60 days. And we've got this wonderful new artificial intelligence, the eBay driven refund processing returns, of saying, you've delivered it, you've got to do it, you've got to do this now. And it's turning into, and I've had a couple, and I've got one at the moment, where someone has brought an item, just decided that they want to return it because they don't like it. And as a business, I've said, that's no problem. Now, if you don't like it, I would expect you to return it, like within a day or two. So they opened the return case way back on around about the 8th, 9th or something like that of October. And they've had up until today or tomorrow to return it. And it's been posted today, right back in the time. Now, this is an item of fashion. It's some dress pins. Have they used it? Have they kept it? Why didn't they return it earlier? Is it too much of an inconvenience for them? They've had to pay for the label? I don't know. But this is starting to become a trend, because a lot of people are saying that they've had items, I don't know, things that could be used, like someone reported a suitcase. They sold a suitcase, and then 14 days later, somebody opened the return, and it looks like the suitcase went on their holidays with them. Didn't need it then for another 12 months. Let's send it back at the seller's expense. What do you think of this? What do you think of this new return window and the opportunity that people have got to exploit it? Have you experienced it? Anything in the comments below? Let me know if you've actually experienced it, or is it just a tiny small minority, and it didn't even warrant me doing a video about it? Put that comment in below as well. I don't mind. I love the comments. Some of them great, some of them not so great, but all of them valid as far as I'm concerned. So what do you think? Have you experienced it? Let me know in the comments. Do you think we need to get it tougher? And eBay needs to get it tougher. I know why it's there. It's there to stop people sending a load of crap out and saying it's whatever, and people can return them, because that's right. It needs protection. But when does the pendulum swing so far in the other direction? What that was designed to cut out has actually generated a far bigger problem for people to abuse. Well, right, let's get into some nitty gritty. So I don't know, say you sell a camera for 300 quid. The buyer, he buys it, he goes over, he uses it for a weekend to do, he wanted it to do some quality photo shoots. I don't know, his mate's wedding. They return it scratched. So eBay Auto approves the refund in some cases. Your item's damaged, and it's devalued. The money goes back to the buyer. Obviously, you've got the item back when it's returned, and you potentially, your seller rating takes a hit. We talk about restocking fees, but they're only allowed in certain categories. So again, you've got to take this. Seller protection, come on. It's often denied with regards to that. You've got to jump through that many hoops to get it. And if you dare challenge the return, you risk that negative feedback or even account restrictions. You've got partial refund options if you're a business seller, but that has to go through an approval process where they can counter and eBay then adjudicate. So it is all stacked in these unscrupulous buyers' favours. So do we think this is isolated? Let me know if you've experienced it. Or is it systematic? Is it buyers know the loophole and they just rotate through as many sellers as they want? Renting, electronics, fashion, nice dress, go to the party, put it back. Collectibles, then returning them sort of within the window to make it basically, no cost options. eBay's AI, does it catch them fast enough? No, I don't think it does. And at the main thing behind this, and it does seem like a bit of a moan, it is the sellers, the genuine sellers that are paying the brunt of this. How do you feel about it? Do you feel it should be just, yep, this is the return policy, you sign up to it? Or do you feel things like item not as described, anything sold for spares or repair, these should have limited. Fashion items should have a limited time window. If you have bought a pair of jeans that you put them on, you don't like them, you try them, well, that's fine. You return them. They've got to be returned within 5 days, within 7 days. If it is something, this is not rocket science. This 60-day window is leaving a great opportunity for someone to go and do it. I take that example. If I wanted to buy a Samsonite suitcase to trundle off on my holiday bubbles for, I could buy one off eBay now, get it delivered to me, the postage, 20 quid. Don't worry about it, I'm going to get that back. And then I could do it. I could use it on my holidays and then send it back to the buyer. So in my opinion, this isn't just a bad policy, it's bad ethics. What we need to do, eBay must stop treating us sellers like some sort of disposable inventory warehouse. And I think we could benefit from, and leave your comments below if you agree with me, stricter buyer abuse enforcement. Yes, we need stricter enforcement for these repeat offenders. We need a shorter return window that doesn't encroach on statutory requirements that the law states. Put that in before people say, oh, the law states, yeah, for high-risk categories. We need mandatory photo evidence for returns, i.e. you've got to upload a photograph of this return. And we need real-life, real-time seller protection, not just promises. So hopefully there's other things we can do. I know one person who actually has got some high value items, some clothing, actually tacks a piece of material with this item is been sold by and the name onto it 4 places on the back, and says if that isn't in place when it comes back, then they're going to dispute the return. It's great, isn't it? So you can go out in it, but you've got to wear this item on the back saying it's a rental. Have you got any ideas? Have you got any ideas you'd like to share with people? We'll put them in the comments below on how you can actually stop this from happening, stop this from being abused. Let me know. And as always, thank you all for taking the time out to watch me and to listen to me. And it would be much appreciated if you could hit the subscribe button, the like button, and share to everyone so they can all have a piece of this eBay wonder story going on in my YouTube journey. Thanks very much, everyone.